Welcome to the continuation of the response of Mr. Tabukawana's defense to the, for the president to the Zambian people. We have seen that Tabukawana was defending the president in what he said in the Copper Belt. The president said that Kutumpauko, that is where the problem started, you see. That is where the problem started. When he uttered those words, it became a problem in the country and everybody was talking about it. And Tabukawana, as a good employee, every company will send a good employee to do the difficult work. And that's what happened. So Tabukawana said that we are where we are because of the previous government. And I am disagreeing with that because we are where we are because of 4 governments, not just one PF government. No, we are where we are because of 4 governments, 4 republics, if I may say it that way, for some people to understand. 4 republics. There was UNIP Republic, there was MMD Republic, there was PF Republic, and there is also UPND Republic. So we have had 4 republics. And out of these 4 republics, we have produced 7 presidents. Okay? So Tabukawana is a good man. He's a genuine Zambian. He's a well-meaning Zambian. But he misdirected himself. Okay? I wouldn't say that he misdirected the Zambians or he misguided the Zambians, because some of us, we are older, we were there when these things were happening. So he didn't misdirect us, he didn't misguide us, he misguided himself. Have you seen? He misguided himself. He didn't, you see, according to what he said, right, that we are where we are because of the previous government. That's where the problem is. It's not 100% correct. If I was to give it a percentage, I would say he is 25% correct, obviously. And he has hidden the 75% because I don't know, maybe he doesn't want the Zambians to have the clear picture so that they can make a correct judgment, obviously. He is trying to expose the Zambians to only 25% of truth. And he wants Zambians to judge based on the 25% of truth that he's producing, which is not correct. Which is not correct, obviously. We are where we are because of 4 governments that have been running Zambia. You see, when UNIP left office, they left a debt between $5 to $7 billion. Have you seen? That wasn't PF faults. When UPND, MMD came into power, they left a lot of debt. And when MMD came into power, that is where most of the problems started, because they sold everything. They sold the mines, they sold the manufacturing, they sold the retail, like supermarkets and all that. They sold everything. Some Zambians don't even know that we used to have Maiseni. Maiseni was a chain store. People don't know about it. You see, we used to have all those places. We used to have UBZ. We used to have Dunlop. We used to have so many manufacturing companies. All those companies were closed and they were sold. Me personally, I lost a lot of money in the time of MMD. You know, when MMD privatized the Lima Bank, I had 10,000 US dollars. Equivalent of 10,000 US dollars. I had that money in Lima Bank. And all that money was lost. And I was a regular, and I was around 30, 31 years old at that time. Okay, when Lima Bank was being privatized, I was that age. With a wife and 2 kids, 2 boys. and they collect all your money, and you lost just like that. So there was no choice for me other than just traveling abroad, obviously. So for me, I am where I am because of MMD policies, of which President Hakainde Hichilema was the major factor, he was playing a major role in that first privatization. Not this privatization which is happening now, no. We are talking about the first privatization. President Hakainde Hichilema was a major player in that privatization. According to him, he says that he seized the opportunity, he took advantage of an opportunity. We thank God for that. He's well-to-do, have you seen? And I would wish that he could also provide that opportunity to other Zambians. That would be my wish. That would be my wish, have you seen? But me, I am where I am now because of MMD privatization, of which President Hakainde Hichilema was the major player in that, have you seen? So Tabokawana, to claim that we are where we are because of the previous government is not 100% correct, have you seen? When PF came into power, they also accumulated debt. When UPND came into power, they have also accumulated debt. So it's not correct to just blame one government. It's not correct. Let's face the truth and tell the Zambians the truth. When we provide information to the Zambians, then they can make a correct decision. But that's why I have put aside Tabokawana. You know, I'm not talking about Tabokawana. I am complaining about the real issues, not Tabokawana. Tabokawana is just an employee who has been sent to defend something that is not defendable. That's all, obviously. And he has to do it. He has a family. Even if I was in the shoes of Tabokawana, I would still do the same thing that Tabokawana is doing. So Zambians, let's not look at Tabokawana. Tabokawana is not a problem. The problem is the president himself. That's where the problem is, obviously. Because of his own doings, that's why we are where we are. You see? So let's not look at the things in a different way. No, let's face the facts. Let's face the facts. Data is there. UNIP left debt. MMD left debt. PF left debt. And the UPND has also accumulated debt. So we cannot just point at PF and say that we are where we are because of the previous government. And he can't be saying that. No, 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 no. What the president said was correct, was not something that is wrong. He said that we lost power, but we didn't lose God, which is true. And if somebody has a problem with that, they should go to the hospital. And we hope that there are medicines there to take care of them. Because it's true. If you are depressed or you have a problem with what he said, I mean, there's only one way to go and finish that problem. If it is depression, you have to go to the hospital. And the Chainama Hospital is on the Greatest Road. Okay? That's where Chainama Hospital is. If that depression has caused headache on you or has caused the stomach diarrhea or anything, I mean, we have Levi Mwanawasa Hospital, we have UTH, we have those hospitals. That's where you can get help. And we hope that there are medicines there. Even me, I hope that there are medicines there. Because you may go there and you have got no medicine. So the problem won't go away. Obviously. So there's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that language. There is nothing wrong. The only problem is that they are looking at it with political lenses. Obviously. Lenses. They are looking at it with political lenses. Obviously. They are using political glasses to look at that. That's where the problem is. They are looking at political glasses to look at that. Obviously. But ordinarily, there is nothing wrong with those words. Because as a leader, he understands that what he says may not sit well with some people, some quarters of society. And as a good leader, is providing solution to that. That in case you are one of those Zambians who have not felt so good with this kind of remarks, he cares for you. That's why he's saying you should go to the hospital and get checked and get treated, because that problem you have can cause so many complications, obviously. But we just hope that there is medication at the hospital. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But Tabokawana is trying to heap all the problems that Zambia has passed through on PF, which is not correct. When PF came into power, they inherited 2 debts from 2 republics or 2 governments. Obviously, they inherited the UNIP debt, they inherited the MME debt. And for the younger generation, let me tell you, when UNIP was accumulating debt, right, it wasn't all for us Zambians, no. Some of that debt was for liberation of independence of other countries. Have you seen? There was Zimbabwe to be liberated, there was Namibia to be liberated, there was other countries to be liberated, Mozambique inclusive, you know, or Angola inclusive, or most of our neighboring countries were not free at that time. So President Kaunda was a champion of fighting for those independence, because he had no choice but to make those countries free, because Zambia is a landlocked country. All that Tabokawana has removed it from the history of Zambia. Have you seen? He only wants the Zambian society, the younger generation of Zambians, which are the majority now. He wants all that information to be erased from history, and that the Zambians, the younger generation of Zambians, who are the majority, who are the deciding factor who becomes the president, he wants those people to just be looking at PF. If they have got problems, they have got no food in their stomach, Tabokawana wants them to feel that it's because of PF. Have you seen? Which is not 100% correct. According to me, it's only 25% correct. Because there was other governments that left problems which the inheriting government was supposed to take care of. Have you seen? So we, the older generation of Zambians, let's inform the Zambians the truth. Let's inform these Zambians the whole truth, so that they can make correct decisions. Because if we keep misinforming them, that's why now they are coming back complaining, oh, we have got no jobs. Because some of the people, the information we gave them, I mean, they gave them because I wasn't part of UPND. So the information they gave the Zambians was that if they became into power, they will create jobs and they will provide jobs for everybody. And because of that, some people were wearing gowns to go and vote, hoping that they will get a job, but no job has been given to them. Have you seen? What we have seen is first priority foreigners, given first priority, and the Zambians are the last people to be considered, which is not correct, because I am overseas here, and I have seen these countries overseas, they are looking at their citizens first. Even me, they have helped me. I am a small business owner. They have helped me, but they didn't help me before they helped their own citizens. That's not what happened. They have helped me after they have helped their citizens. They have created programs. Oh, we want to help these citizens for COVID. Or these businesses which have suffered these problems, we're going to help them now. Obviously, after they have done all that help to their citizens, that's when they have come to us who are foreigners here. Obviously. So why can't Zambia do the same? But Zambia is putting the foreigners first before Zambians. And this has been seen in the area of NAPSA. Lusaka Ndola dual carriageway. It has been seen in the area of the mines in Mukushi at, what is the name of this Ndalumba mine? You see, they have put even foreigners in charge. It is the foreigners who are now distributing shares to regular Zambians like Liswaniso and Wakalamba and Wamwali Teta. You know, they are being, it is a foreigner who is a Chinese who is distributing shares to those people. Instead of Wamwali Teta or my young brother Liswaniso being in charge of distributing those foreigners, it is the foreigners who are distributing that. I am against that. I would love the Zambians to be in charge of that. You see? So, there are so many problems that are there. And I know that we can't exhaust all these things, but if you disagree with me, I would like you to put your comments there. I would like you to give your reasons for disagreeing with me. And I also want some of you people who are agreeing with me, I would also want you to put your comments there. And make sure that you are part of this community. Subscribe to BAPHIRI. And oh, Jesus Christ. Subscribe to BAPHIRI and like this program. It's a good program. And if you have got, if you feel that subscribing is not good enough, just subscribe. And you want to come over here to air your views, you know, BAPHIRI is a good person, so he's going to allow you to come over here, including my brother Tabokawana. If you want to respond to what I just said, right, you are free to come over here. Just contact me. There's an email that I'm going to leave in the comment section. Make sure you contact me. Then I can schedule an appointment so that we can bring you over through Skype and you can defend the undefendable, you know. Or if you just want to give your contribution, you are welcome. So please subscribe, like, share this video, and leave comments. If you want to come over here, you are free, you know. You are free to come over here. Just let me know. I will put a schedule up for you. And you can come and express yourself. Because as a Zambian, you have got freedom of expression. And you should use that. Thank you for listening. God bless everybody. And have a nice day. Thank you.